Greetings, metalheads. Welcome to another edition of the Friday the 13th YouTube channel. Today, I've got a fantastic album review for you by Dark Tranquillity. Now, the band have just released their new album for Century Media Records. It's called Endless Signals, which is a fantastic follow-up to the band's previous album, which is called Moments, released in 2020. Check it out, metalheads. Now, folks, we all know that Dark Tranquillity were formed back in 1989 in Gothenburg with original guitarist and vocalist Mikael Stanne, also guitarist Nicholas Sundin, under the name of Septic Boiler. With the original members back then, Anders Finden would also have Anders Jeffab and also Martin Hendrickson. Back then, the band were pretty much influenced by death metal and black metal, also some gothic elements. In 1993, the band under the name of Dark Tranquillity would release their debut album. This is a fantastic debut and still a cult classic in the eyes of a lot of Dark Tranquillity fans. This was called Skydancer. Now, we also know that Dark Tranquillity are one of the godfathers of Swedish death metal, alongside the likes of In Flames, At the Gates, Entombed, and if you listen to such bands as Arch Enemy, you can definitely hear the Carcass and Dark Tranquillity in their music. So they're definitely a big influence band of Dark Tranquillity, and they've been writing some fantastic albums throughout their career. Not only to notice that Skydancer was released originally on Spinefarm Records, the band's second album, which is probably one of the biggest albums and most influential albums, was called The Gallery. This was released on French label Osmos. Like any band, they've had lots of lineup changes, but the current lineup is very strong and the music for this new album is absolutely fantastic. Like I said, if you do like the last couple of albums, especially the last one, this is a great follow-up. And with the band's last album, the band did a lot of touring and played a lot of festivals, including Bloodstock, Wacken, and so many other great festivals. So the current lineup now for this new album would be Mikael Stanne on vocals. We'd have Johan Reinholdz on guitars. We'd also have Christian Jansson on bass guitar. We'd have Martin Brändström on keyboards and production. And on drums, we'd have Joakim Strandberg Nilsson. So that's the lineup for the new album. So this new album contains 12 tracks. If you manage to get the deluxe version, you get 2 bonus tracks. So now I'm going to say what the song titles are for this new album. We'd open up with Shivers and Voids, Unforgivable, Neural Fire, Not Nothing, Drowned Out Voices, One of Us Is Gone, The Last Imitation, Enforced Predictives, Our Disconnect, Wayward Eyes, A Bleaker Sun, False Reflections, and the last 2 bonus tracks will be called Zero Sum and In Failure. So that's the 2 bonus tracks. Now, I've been listening to the band's early albums and they're pretty much more straightforward death metal with a classic Swedish vibe. Now, this album also has some different elements. We have some dark elements, we have some gothic elements, but it's very much still, like I said, Dark Tranquillity. This new album was produced by the band, but also have Jens Bjorgen mastering and mixing the album, a fantastic master, mixer, and also producer. So all in all, it's a very solid, crisp sound, very powerful, and like I said, the vocals by Mikael are absolutely fantastic. If you've heard the previous albums, it's got stronger with each album. Now, the opening track, Shivers and Voices, is a great opening track. It's a very heavy song. I'm going to compare this song to early In Flames and Arch Enemy. So if you do like both of those bands, you're going to like this song. Although you've got to say that Dark Tranquillity are the godfathers, one of the godfathers of Swedish death metal, if you've not heard Dark Tranquillity before. So In Flames fans, Arch Enemy fans are really going to love this song. Now, the next song, Unforgivable, is a really good song. It's definitely got dark elements. It can also appeal to black metal fans. It's got a cross between very heavy death metal, bordering on black metal. The vocals, like I say, by Mikael are absolutely fantastic, and the whole band pull through. There's some really good, strong elements and melodic parts as well. So don't underestimate this band. It's not all about speed. They do come up with some fantastic melodic ideas. Next up is a song called Neural Fire. This is a little bit more laid back to the 2 previous songs that I've just told you about. However, it's still a powerful song with some melodic parts. Next up is a song called Neural Fire. Now, this is a little bit more laid back to the 2 previous songs I've just mentioned. However, it's still a powerful song with some great vocals and music. At times, there's a little hint there of Iron Maiden. However, metalheads, it's still a powerful song, and it's very much like death metal vocals. As we all know, Mikael is a great singer and one of the godfathers of Swedish death metal. Next song is one of my favourite songs in the album. It's called Not Nothing. This has some clean vocals, and this is what I like about this band. At times they have the clean vocals. Vocals by Mikael on this are absolutely fantastic, especially when he does the normal vocals. Sometimes I wish he'd do more of those in the vocals, but there'd be a lot of Dark Tranquillity fans out there that wouldn't want to hear it and would disagree with me. But however, like I said, this is one of my favourite songs. It's a little bit more laid back, probably the most laid back song on the album, but it's still very strongly composed with some great elements. Next is the song Drowned Out Voices. This is a really good song. It's more upbeat than the two previous songs I've just already mentioned. It's very heavy, it's very dark, and Dark Tranquillity trying to mix also Dark Tranquillity with a modern vibe. In the case of this band, it really works well. This is a really good album, folks. It's very heavy, it's very powerful, and it's still very Dark Tranquillity, even though they've moved on a little bit with the times. So I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5. Some really good elements here, some really strong songs, great vocals, great production, and a very interesting cover, as you'll see. So, thanks for watching, Metalheads. Go check out this album. Check out the link below and listen to the music, a song from this album. And please support Friday the 13th YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, Metalheads. More reviews coming soon.